Okay, here this is number 23, question number 23. Second last questions from this group. The question states as 3 years ago, the sum of age of the father and son was 48. Let's say the current age of dad is X and the son age is Y. So 3 years back means 3 years less, right? 3 minus. Their age, sum of the age was 48, but after 3 years from today, their age ratio would be 3:1. Then find how old the father was. Okay, let solve this. Let the current age of dad equals to X, or let's say father, whatever, X, and current age of son is Y. Then by the question, right, from first expressions 3 years back, what is the age of father? The father was X minus 3, right? Because 3 years back means minus. And son was Y minus 3. From the first expression, look at here. The sum of the father age and son age was 48. From first expression, the sum of these two, X minus 3 and Y minus 3, is 48. Their sum, right? So I can do X plus Y minus 6 equals to 48, which is X plus Y equals to 54. So this is equation first. Now, let me do the second expression. 3 years later. Because we have a 3 years later, right? Here is a later. I missed that. L-A-T-E-R. Oh, after 3 years. I don't need that. After 3 years, right? After 3 years. So 3 years after. So father will be X plus 3, because currently I'm 35, so after 3 years I will be 35 plus 3. My son will be Y plus 3. From the second expression, look at here. The ratio, age ratio would be 3:1. So from second expression, I'm going to write down expression, okay? So their age ratio would be, this will be 3:1, which is nothing more, right? So nothing more than this. Ratio means it's a fraction term, right? So cross multiply, it will be X plus 3 equals to 3 times Y plus 3, which is equals to X plus 3 equals to 3Y plus 9. When I take that to the left and this to right, I get X minus 3Y equals to 6. This is second equation. Now, get the value of X from first. From equation first, what I have? X plus Y equals to 54. This implies what? Y equals to, or let me get the value of X. It will be easy for me. 54 minus X. 54 minus Y, right? Because you take that Y to the left and put that value of X in second. Putting value of X equals to 54 minus Y in equation second. put that value in a second, right here. So which is nothing more than x. X value means right here 54 minus y. So I can directly write down 54 minus y minus 3y equals to 6. So this is nothing more than, I have no space, so I'm trying to compromise the space. So 54 minus 4y, 54 minus 4y equals to 6. So this would be taking 54 to the other side. I have a negative 4y equals to 6 minus 54, which is equals to negative 48. This implies y is equals to negative 48 over negative 4, which is 12. Therefore, what is x is? Put it right here. X means 54 minus y is 12, which is 42. Oh, the son is 12, right? Currently son is 12 and dad is 42. So how much is the difference? So how old the dad was? So the difference is 42 minus 12, which is 30 years. So that is, therefore, dad is 30 years older than his son. Oh, the son was 30 years younger than his dad. So let me explain this again. Firstly, when you have the age problem, suppose that, okay, their current age is x and y. So the current age of dad is x, current age of son is y. 3 years back means, let's say currently I am 35, so 3 years back I was 35 minus 3, so 3 years less, so you have to subtract. So 3 years back, 3 years less, 3 years less per son. But 3 years back, their sum was 48. Given by the questions, for the first expressions, their sum, the age sum was 48. When I simplify x plus y equals to 54, I simplify this. After 3 years, the father will be x plus 3 and son will be y plus 3 years. Given by the questions after, okay, the question says, after 3 years, the ratio of the age would be 3:1. So the age ratio would be 3:1. Then cross multiply, I get this, and when I simplify, I get the another equations. Look at here, from the first equations, we have this, so I get the value of x, so by taking y to the right side. Then put the value of x back here. If you get the value from one equation, you have to put it in another, not here, okay? I got the value from first equation, so I have to substitute in another one. So put that into second. I got value of y, right? 12. Because when I put the x value is this and y value of everything else is same. And then I got the value of y is 12. Then put the value of y back here, I got x is equals to 42. This is not my answer. The question says, what is the difference between the dad and son? So the difference is 42 minus 12, which is 30 years. So the father was 30 years older than his son. That's it. Thank you.